guys, it's Eric, owner of Far Point Farms here in the mountains of North Carolina, and I just can't help myself, man. I get such a kick out of these MRE reviews that I figured I'd go ahead and break out my old stuff. And before we move on to the MRE, let me just point out that I don't think I've ever seen that in another MRE review. That is your genuine U.S. Army coffee mug. This one doesn't have a date on it. But yeah, that's what you drank coffee out of when I was in the Army. And this tray is old as can be, but again, you see so many of these reviews, and they always have the metal trays. The thing is, I never used a metal tray. Maybe they've gone back to them. This one's dated 1977. I went through in the 90s, and this is what we had our meals on. This and this. So I don't have the official glass, but we'll have to make do with that. Anyway, moving on to our very first MRE review. I was at Hillsville, and I picked up this MRE Department of Defense menu number 7 brisket entree gravy with seasoned beef brisket slices. So made by the Warnick Company in Cincinnati. I'm a brown bagger, man. I come from that era, so this is going to be a little different for me, but I'm peelable. Let's go ahead and dump this out here and see what all we got. We'll lay that off to the side. Got our brown MRE spoon and brisket entree right here. Oatmeal chocolate chunk cookie. It feels like it's smashed into about 40 pieces. We'll see about that. Let's set these off to the side here. What's this one? Oh my gosh, potatoes au gratin. See, now that they had during the brown bag days. Potatoes au gratin, aka potatoes au rotten. You're going to have to excuse the cats in these videos. This is normally their table. I don't eat here. This is just a staging area for food. They're not allowed on the counter, but they do occasionally show up here. Look at that. Candy toffee roll. Huh. Chocolate flavored toffee rolls. Never seen that one before. Blackberry jam. Peanut butter. Boy, this thing is jam-packed full of goodies here. But wait. Where's the... hopefully that's crackers. White wheat snack bread. Okay, so again, brown bag taste. We had peanut butter or jelly, and then we definitely had crackers. You know, I don't know what this is. White wheat snack bread. That'll be kind of interesting to look in. Then we've got Irish cream cappuccino instant powder. Boy, MREs have upped their game since I was in service because we just got instant coffee. But wow, cappuccino powder sounds fancy. Heater, we got that here, and then here's the casing for the brisket entree and the potatoes au gratin. So let me move that off to the side. We'll go ahead and open up our little package here, and let's see what we got here. I'll move all that over. Toilet paper, boy, those come in handy. Go ahead and throw that in the car. Rather large packet of salt, that's kind of nice. Beverage base, raspberry, sugar-free. Cool. A handy wipe. And, of course, the chiclets. Is there any Army MRE that did not come with chiclets? Huh. Remember when they used to be in the little yellow and green little boxes, little teeny-weeny boxes, back from the C-ration days? My first couple of years in the military, they were still using up old-school C-rations. Then they switched to MREs, what was it, 85, 86, something like that. Anyway, ta-da! Here's quite a pile here. Let's set all this aside and let's go ahead and get the 2 main entrees cooking while we play with the rest of this stuff. So I got these right here. Let's go ahead. You know, I've got to be honest, guys and gals, I have never once in all my career used an MRE heater. We just ate the stuff cold. It's amazing. I watch all these reviews and everyone eats it. But I'll be honest with you, those old brown bag models, man, like I like the eggs, and gosh, there were so many different ones available back then, but none of them tasted very good warm. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I never really had one warm. I know they didn't smell good. Some of the other guys, this was before they included these, but some of the other guys would have these, and man, they were just terrible. So I'm going to do this the warm way, even though it's against my better judgment. No, you know what? I'm not gonna eat these hot. I'm just gonna eat these because that's the way God intended it to be. So let's go ahead and we'll dump this one out. This is the brisket entree. So let's open that up and see what we got here. Who's going to sit there and heat up their food in the middle of, I don't know, man. Anyway, I know we never seem to have time for it, so we just ate it. In fact, I can't remember ever eating a C-ration that was hot either. Well, that's interesting looking. I've never actually taken one of these things out of the bag either. We always just ate them with the spoon. So there's something in there. Here's our potatoes au gratin, aka potatoes au rotten. Hopefully they have perfected the flavor of this since 1985. Oh wow, it looks different. It used to be little chunks, little squares. This is definitely a little different looking. Okay, very interesting. Got our peanut butter and jelly. I'm going to leave that in there, but I will do that because usually they had some issues. Gotta love them. Alright, we got our oatmeal cookie, chunk cookie. Let's go ahead and open that up. Yeah, like I said, it sounded like it had broken into a bunch of pieces. It definitely had broken into a bunch of pieces. But I'm sure those pieces still taste good. We'll go ahead and set that aside. What else we got here? What is this? Sterling Foods white wheat snack bread. Never heard of it, never had it. Can't wait to try it. Oh wow, oh okay, I've had something similar. So back in the 90s we had shelf-stable bread. This looks like maybe a better version of that. Set that over here. And then we have dessert, it looks like, over here. Coffee, toffee, or candy toffee rolls. So let's see what those are like. Oh, wait. Really? Are you kidding me? Tootsie Rolls. What the heck? Really? Candy toffee rolls. Chocolate flavored. Well, I don't know, man. Maybe that's normal. We had those little hard colored candies, but never a Tootsie Roll that I can recall, so that's cool. Well, let's go ahead and we'll mix up our water here, get our coffee going. So here's our beverage base, raspberry. I love raspberry, so hopefully that. Okay, wow, it smells good. We'll stir that up some. Wow. Well, I'm glad that's sugar-free, because I imagine that the cappuccino, or whatever that's called there, that's not going to be sugar-free. Okay, my chiclets out here. Put that out here. So now we got this thing. Irish cream cappuccino. Allow water, purified, no problem there. Tear pouch at notches. And add hot or cold water, 6 ounces. Okay, right to there. Shake the mix, alright? Let's see, where's the ripple? Well, I don't like cold coffee, so I did boil some water. So let's see if we can fill that to the line without spilling it all over the place. Hard to tell where the line is on the inside. A little bit more. Yep, that's a little too much, but whatever. Go ahead and seal that up. Hopefully. How interesting. Never tried that before. Alright, well, here it is. Go ahead and try the main course. Let's see here. Doesn't really look all that appetizing. Of course, again, you know, I'm sure it would have a different texture if it were warm, but cats seem to like it. No, that's good. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to move the camera back so you can see the whole thing here. Cappuccino mug today, apparently. Oh, perfect. Set that off to the side. It's kind of, I don't know if you can see that there. Smells good, and it explains why there's no cream or sugar in here. It probably has all that stuff included. I'm not really a connoisseur of cappuccino, but there it is. So anyway, let's get back to eating this mess. So we got our beef brisket, which I'm giving it an A+ here. Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of gravy. But there is some beef in there, and it does taste pretty darn good. No real aftertaste, no, you know, no sour flavoring. Let's try that drink mix here. This is that raspberry sugar-free drink. Holy cow. Wow. That's really good. I like that. Seems weird to be eating an MRE on the table in a tray. So mess halls have trays. MREs are usually bag food, which is why the spoon is so long. But, and size-wise, this looks like more stuff than we had back then. I'm going to try a sip of this coffee. Hopefully it won't burn me too bad. It smells good. Wow, sweet. Oh my gosh. That must be the cappuccino. So I'm used to drinking coffee. I don't know a whole lot about cappuccino, but creamy, sweet, good. I don't really taste the Irish cream, but alright, let's try the potatoes au gratin. Maybe they've improved the design of that. It certainly looks different than it did back in the day. Well, you can see that, but it smells about the same. It tastes identical. So it's interesting. I used to love potatoes au gratin when I first got in the Army, first got out in the field. Got, you know, every packet, it seems, every packet of those brown ones had potatoes au gratin in it. And I liked it. It was good. It was cheesy. But after a while, you kind of got tired. You got sick of it, and like it turned and just changed my opinion of it. And I couldn't eat the stuff for years, but yeah, it brings back memories. That's for sure. Yeah, it's not the best. So potatoes au gratin, I swear, and it's nothing against the flavor or the taste. I think it's just too much of it. I had just too much of it. I don't like waste, which you'll probably learn in my videos, so I will eat all of this, but that's nothing that I would go out of my way to find in the package. Don't judge, because most of you will really like the flavor of that. It tastes just like normal potatoes au gratin. It's just after like 30 days in the field, I'm eating probably like 85 of those in that 30 days. That was just bad memory right there. Coffee, other than being super sweet, or cappuccino, other than being super sweet, I kind of like it. So we have our cookies and our bread. I'm going to go ahead and try the bread first with a little bit of peanut butter, because who doesn't like peanut butter? Oh man, ripped it right down the side there. Alright, so let's give that a try. Hope you can see that okay. Wow. Peanut butter's good. Tastes fresh. Here's the problem with the peanut butter on this bread. This bread is extremely dry. It's shelf-stable bread. Well, I don't know what they're calling it. I can't remember. Wheat something patty, but it's just very dry, so it's hard to chew. So I got the blackberry jam. Let's try it with that. I'm sure that'll be better. Oh yeah. Blackberry jam adds a little moisture to it. Much better. That almost tastes like fig. I said the blackberry doesn't taste much like blackberry, but it tastes good, so that's good. Well, I guess I should try this by itself. Maybe that's what it tastes like fig Newton. You know, it's kind of that dense material. Certainly it's not bad. Just a little hard to eat with just the peanut butter, so maybe I see what they're doing there. Maybe I should modify my plan here. Maybe I can put a little bit of both on here and just do the whole thing. Spread that around a little. And then we'll throw some jelly on there as well. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, right? Spread that around a little bit. All right. Well, it was dry, but it was good. Still not a firm believer of the cappuccino versus regular freeze-dried coffee, but whatever. I don't hate it, and I'm sure if you're looking for that like caffeine plus sugar kick, that's like an old school power drink probably, right? Anyway, I saved the best for last. I'm not going to eat these Tootsie Rolls. Give them to the kids. Moist towelette I'll save for the car. Chiclets, well, I don't know. Save those for the car too. Salt, don't need it. Don't really put salt on anything other than steak. So here it is. Here's the cookie bits. Looks like it got chocolate in there. Or is that raisins? I don't have my glasses on. I think it's chocolate. Awesome. Well, I'm not a huge fan of sweets, so I'm not going to eat that either. But I will tell you this. It's come a long way since 1990. Those brown bag 80s MREs, they were good. Some of them were good. Chicken a la king, not so much. Chicken and tuna was okay. Spaghetti and meatballs was coveted. Omelet with ham happened to be my favorite, but hardly anybody liked that one. You can't find them anymore. That's it for this review, though. This was the brisket with gravy sauce. We had potatoes au gratin in there, peanut butter and jelly, shelf-stable bread. I mean, it was a pretty nice setup here. The only thing I would have changed, honestly, if I were just a regular guy in the field, would be to get rid of that cappuccino and give me back my regular coffee, because I don't need all that. That's garbage. For people who don't want to have sugar in their coffee, you don't have a choice with the cappuccino. It's already in there. Some people like their coffee black. You know, by giving everyone cappuccino, you kind of take away the ability for them to change the menu themselves. I guess I'll wrap it up at that. I am Eric, the owner of Farpoint Farms, and this has been the very first MRE review. Now, I do have one that I have never seen on any other site, any other YouTuber has, and that is a mid-90s, early 90s tray pack, one of the old metal tray packs with scrambled eggs and sausage. So I will be sure to do a review on that as long as it hasn't gone bad. And until then, I'll see you next time. Take care.
There's always something that needs a little fixing on Farpoint Farms. Freedom is mighty sweet.